Welcome to Jimbo's Garage.
Today's video is sponsored by King Metals. They've got all your fabrication needs in one location. From hinges to hardware, balusters to metal decor, brass to aluminum, and a whole lot more. You name it, they've got it. Check them out today at kingmetals.com. Now let's get back to today's video.
Now it's time to make the latch assembly. Something a little bit different. Never done anything like this before. The customer pointed it out to me and said this might be something cool he'd like to have. Showed me the picture and I'm going to give it a try. Basically, it's just a piece of 1/4 inch round bar right here, and I've made this jig to put in the vise just to make this bend right here. The bend has to be perfect, and I couldn't think of another way, a better way of doing it other than to just set up, make a jig, and then make that bend. And then this is a piece of, I believe it's 1.5 inch, 0.95 wall thickness piece of pipe, and I cut off about a 1/2 inch piece there. And over here, and deburring both sides, outside and inside. This piece of round pipe is going to be riding inside of that 1/4 inch round bar, and it needs to work fairly smoothly, so I got to have everything rounded off and nice and smooth. All right, I'm now cutting everything to size right here. I've got that piece, and then I need a smaller little piece that's going to go right in the middle, just like that, and the ring is going to go inside of that, and then this is the assembly right here. Goes something like that. You can see I've got some marks right there. I've got it shimmed up to where everything is in the middle. A little bit of work to get this right. I had a couple of issues there, but I got it right eventually. All right, and this is just the mounting pieces that I'm going to weld it to, and then I'm looking for a piece of bar for actual the latch itself. It's going to the pin that's going to close inside of the circle there. You'll see that a little bit later. And then I'm just welding this onto the plate that I'm going to weld to the frame. A little bit problem with that circle. Somehow or another, something got on there and it got stuck. I had to go to my vise and deburr that or knock it loose, and I finally got it working properly there. All right, and this is the pin. One gets welded to the gate, the other gets welded to the post. Pretty simple little latch assembly, but interesting, very interesting. So it goes something like this, and technically you lift that thing up and it slides in and locks itself in. Pretty cool idea. We'll get that welded on here a little bit later. The very first thing is I need to get these hinges welded to the posts. And I use weld-on hinges or bullet hinges. People call them different things. Important thing is to get them lined up nice and straight, and then I like to double check to be sure everything's working good, and it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish welding it. Now they provide this flat spot. You can see it right there on the top part of the hinge right there. That is the only place you're going to weld. Just weld on that flat spot. That's what it's designed for. When you get those welded on, it's a good idea to just let them sit for a while. All right, here's the latch assembly. You can see I got some holes in there. My first thought was, all right, I'm going to screw it on to the post and to the gate. Maybe I have to do some adjustment. And then after thinking about it, I decided, nope, I got confidence. I'm just going to weld it right where it is. And I'm going to fill in those screw holes right there. I don't need those anymore. I'm sure this gate's going to work. This latch is going to work, I should say. All right, just clean everything up. Off to the powder coaters it goes, and then there it is installed. Good looking gate. I really like it. It fits well, well proportioned for the walls right there, and I think it just gives it a good look. And this is the way the latch opens and closes. Really nice assembly. It's a great little project. Don't forget, I've got plans available on my website for this project, jimbosgarage.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you on the next video.
See you next time on Jimbo's Garage.